Alright guys, so I'm going to be playing through Penumbra Overture right now. I am currently all alone. Jeff is not going to be joining me, so that should make it a bit scarier for me. Hopefully. I heard this game is pretty scary, so I've never played it before. It's my first time, so remember to subscribe, rate, and like. Thank you. If fate frowns, we all perish. Frictional games. Alright. Penumbra Overture, Episode 1. Alright, so new game. Easy for players who are bad at action games. I think I'll go for normal. My story began in February year 2000. Oh, by the way, I'm not going to skip any cinematics, and I'm not going to do very much talking during
my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it, so when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard. But he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went, as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me. The university I taught at was world-renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland. It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever take. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day, and I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
Ooh. Sounds scary. Guess we're on a boat. Finally, we're almost docked. I better stow my gear. I may be far from home, but chances are I can still pick up things using left mouse, and I can take a closer look at things using right mouse. Whiskey, empty, shame. Let's pick up. Oh, where'd it go? Fuck. Huh. Good scientist always keeps a pen and paper handy just in case. Always good to have a notebook to jot down interesting information and reminders. P. I think I left my torch in the desk. My torch? Drawer next to the bed. It can be opened using left mouse on and holding down. Blah 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 blah. Ouch. Yeah, so that's definitely not a torch. That's a flashlight. Pressing F. Now where's that emergency glow stick? Should be still in the locker. Keys in my inventory. Good thing I have my torch. F at my hand. What the Apparently he thinks the flashlight's a torch. If my torch runs out of batteries, torches take batteries, by the way. Treasure chest. Dearest Eric, just a quick note before you set sail. I wonder who Eric is. Leave me once again. I left you a little something to remember me by the chest at the foot of your bed. I really don't know why you still only have one bed on board. Taking shifts because of it is no way to get your rest. But what does a fisherman's wife know of life at sea? I'll be praying every night for you to make the catch you need so that you can come home to me safely and soon. Please don't be gone for 5 weeks like last time. I know I might nag sometimes, but I do love you. You know. I've washed those overalls of yours. I know you'll get them covered in assorted fish parts in no time, but I still feel better knowing they've had a wash. Before I forget, the Henriksons in the village have asked me to see if you'll be coming by any trout, but I said they were mostly out of season. If you do happen upon any, don't say anything, stow them well in the ice, and I'll do something special with them to celebrate when you come home to me. The ship's captain deserves a little special treatment once in a while. Take care, my love. Sapping shit. I'm stuck. There we go. What's that? Is that some porn? There's some prawns on the wall. Playboy poster. It's nice. Some things don't change no matter how far away from home you get. Can I leave now? Oh, there's that bottle. To-do list. Nothing. I guess I'll just take off. As I stepped off the boat, setting out into the blizzard that had formed around me, I realized how utterly devoted I'd been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit first, but I lost feeling in my extremities soon after, and knew that hypothermia was setting in. I started looking for shelter. So cold, don't know where I am. Need shelter soon. Can't go up there. What did that say? If I click and hold and interact button, I should just about manage to pick up the rock and pull. Guess I'm supposed to take this with me? What's this? Frozen solid must break ice. Yep, rock. There we go. To the hatch we go. Or not. There we go. The wind's not as loud down there. Uh-oh. Okay, that's creepy. Jesus, my head. I can't believe I fell that far and survived. Although, looking around, maybe I didn't. What is this place? Empty boxes of ammunition. What is this place? Heavy wooden barrel. Could anything be inside it? What's that? A metal rod. A steel rod, to be exact. Does that say caution? Something? Ooh, look, what's this? A flare. Oh,